actually, I know that myself, you and Jake all train with the same guy. You two still do very often, from what I can see, with Jerry Convey, the beast. He used to absolutely hammer me. I remember when I started, so I'm sure you two have had it.
I've literally just finished a training session with him, with the Formula E guys, and I'm absolutely shattered as usual.
The lights are off.
Yeah.
Hiding away to the beast in.
Yeah.
Mate, it's funny. The cleaner comes in and gives you all new towels, and then he just ruins them because Jerry gets using all sorts of equipment while she's doing it.
Yeah, he's pretty special. I mean, from what I remember, he was obviously special service.
Yeah, Marines.
Marines, if I remember correctly. So he's a beast. So how are you finding that? Obviously, Jerry's keeping you fit, all ready for the season, and you've got a nice little gym setup I've seen as well. So you're just being able to drill out the frustration doing that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't worked with Jerry as long as I don't think with Jake. Jake, you've worked with him longer than me, and I think Nick, you worked with him years ago.
Sure.
Yeah, no, it was great because I got introduced by another fellow Scotsman, Alan McNish. So, we just hear off. He's already, during COVID, I brought him to Le Mans.
Okay.
He told me he's never done endurance racing before. So we've kind of built a relationship where he went in to this whole different thing that he's not done before. We were doing this weird light training thing for in the night and waking up and all these different procedures. And he's got a lot of experience. So he helped me do my gym, told me what I needed. And I think the first lockdown, I was probably the fittest I've been, just across the whole board. I probably, I used to do a lot of road cycling, but I still kept that up. I was able to run, row, do loads of stuff, and just generally felt pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet, because he's a beast. I don't know if you guys have seen, I'm talking to Alex and Jake. He's just got one of the Watt Atom bikes. He just had delivered. So I was speaking to Ryan about that the other day, and it's a serious piece of kit. And I guess we've met Alex, actually. He was working at a bike shop at the time that me and Jake always go in for coffees when we cycle. And that's how
they didn't do
about 10 stops per ride.
It started out by these two coming in a lot for, on their ride, getting a coffee, enjoying it. And then the cycling tailed off and the coffee started going up. So it ended up just coming in for coffees these days. But
the normal kind of thing. But
I think for all of us, the road cycling is just a brilliant way to get the cardio fitness in. So that's why we all enjoy it.
I love it. I got hooked on that.
Yeah.
Literally straight away. I think I was talking to you, Nick, actually, when we were in probably 2017 Carrera Cup. I think I was talking to you about the road cycling and all that.
Yeah.
That was around the time I started. I got a bike and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because what are you riding now? I can remember you got quite a nice one, because we've obviously been fortunate enough to have some nice whips. But what have you got? A Cervelo, is it? Or?
Yeah, I got a Cervelo. I got an S3 Cervelo. I got DI2, and all the jazz. My dad's into cycling, so he just said go down to the shop, and he just said get the same spec as me. I was like, sound.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I think cycling's quite it's probably the best thing a racing driver could do, really, isn't it? It's always hard to explain to people why you need to train to a certain level in racing. But I always think one of the best ways to explain it is, especially in endurance racing, if you're sitting at 150 plus heart rate for 2 to 3 hours, you're putting a lot of stress on your heart and your cardiovascular system.
Yeah, and it's also I even find going out on the road bike for an hour or two, it feels like you are mentally as well, because you're having to concentrate on where you're going and all this sort of stuff. But you can just sit on a gym bike and you just sit there and spin your legs. It's not quite the same. You switch off, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's nice you kind of get that involved as well. Then you get to stop for nice coffees and all that, which you can't do in the race car. But
I wish. I hadn't really thought of that, though, to be honest, about if you're completely burying yourself, which on some stints, I've been in, say, in Asia or some really hot races, even in the cup cars with a roof, and you are blowing. Norris Ring, I think in 2016 or 17 was like almost 45 degrees outside the car, so inside. And I can remember doing a race. I can't remember if it was 16 or 17, but I got out and I just sat under a hose pipe because I was so done. That's in Carrera in Germany.
Yeah, that was at Norris Ring, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly right.
That was horrendous.
It was horrendous
because we had an hour practice, and usually, because I think it was mine and your first year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I think I stayed in the car for the whole hour, and I seen everyone else getting out, and I was like, "What's wrong with them?" You know, but I didn't realize I was soaking in heat in the pits, and I was like, "Jesus, like I'm gonna be screwed after this."
No, exactly right. Exactly right.